Hey, my name is PolishLynx, and let's do some celebration for Valentine's Day, 14th of February. Well, a little late, that's true. But let us play Sakura Valentine's Day, another Wing Cloud production. Let's go. Luck is a funny thing. It works in ways that you could never imagine. Long story short, there was a competition for a Valentine's Day escape. An all-expenses paid trip to a 5-star hotel with an appropriately romantic view, they said. Sure to steal the heart of the one you love, they said. Top 2 winners take all, they said. But there's just a slight problem. I didn't win the competition. Well, if I participated in something like that, then I would actually go with the freaking attitude that I wouldn't win anyway. Because that's how life is. Anyway. But 2 other people I know did. Oh. And now both of them asked me to go with them. Okay. That makes sense. So here I am. I'm desperately trying to figure out how I'm going to split my time between the both of them. And man, it's not easy. Both of them said they were fine with sharing me. 2 minutes into the game, and we already know it's the Haru man. Wing Cloud, why you do this? But even so, this is going to be a nightmare to manage. I have back-to-back dates this entire evening. I also had to make sure to research the whole area around this hotel. The pool, the boardwalk, the cafe. If I split my time perfectly, I should be able to get both of them to all of these places. Although it seems like I'm panicking. The only reason I'm doing this because I want to make sure that both of them get the best Valentine's Day experience I can give them. Alright, that's nice of you. I'm not exactly a spontaneous guy. Same. So I have a plan in advance. The question is, are you the usual dance MC or not? Alright. Let's sort all of this out. First up is taking Akemi to the cafe. An hour is my time limit there. I don't expect anything bad to happen. Akemi is one of the sweetest people I've ever met. But I need to make sure that she doesn't end up ordering too much dessert. She has a notorious sweet tooth, after all. By imposing a time limit, I can make sure that she doesn't eat too much and makes herself sick. I'm not sure if she will be happy about the time limit though. I'm pretty sure she won't appreciate that. Who wants to feel ill on Valentine's Day? On the other hand, she won't feel ill, so I guess that's a good thing. Anyway. After that is some personal time with Naoki in her hotel room. Now she's going to be the one to look out for. Every time I look away, she's always scheming or planning something. It's not that her pranks are particularly nasty or anything, but it's always something of sexual nature. She says she loves to embarrass me. At least she doesn't do it in public. Usually. That's partially why I'm making sure to spend some time with her in her hotel room first. I want her to get it out of her system before we go out on the boardwalk. So, those are the players of this game. When the two of them realized what happened, it was fairly an awkward moment. I didn't want to upset anyone, so I had no choice but to accept this double Valentine's Day. I suppose a stay at a 5-star luxury hotel isn't such a bad thing to accept for. Not to mention, I'm with the two people I like more than anyone else. So, looks like we need to start putting this plan in motion. I can only pray that things work out as I planned them to. If not, well, I found a way to make it work. I hear someone knocking on the door. Looks like it's time to get this date started. I open the door wide.
Haru, it is good to see you.
Good to see you too, Akemi. She smiles at me brightly.
It always brightens my day when I hear that.
You're such a flutterer.
I'm serious, Haru. You're ready to brighten my day.
Happily she plops herself onto my bed. What, already?
Can you believe that I actually won that contest? Perhaps it was meant to be.
Perhaps it was.
You know that I'm a strong believer in destiny, Haru. I'm sure that we were meant to go on this trip together.
Yeah. I want you to know that I'm really happy to be here with you too.
Thank you, Haru. Anyway, are you ready for our trip to the cafe?
I sure am. I'm glad that this is an all expenses paid trip. Akemi has quite an appetite, which you can't really notice. She looks rather slim, unless everything goes into the right places. Anyway, she gets up and wraps her arm around mine.
I'm sure it will be a romantic evening.
The entire time we've been walking side by side. She's resting her head on my shoulder.
It's a shame that I've been so busy lately. We haven't had many chances to speak together.
Yeah, it's just a couple more semesters until we're done, right?
That's right.
We are both university students and we ended up in a couple of classes together. From there things became a bit more intimate than that.
It feels like eternity away, but I know that it will sneak up on us before we know it.
Let's not worry about it. A semester is a long time by itself. I mean, it's half a year basically, right? She lets out a little giggle.
You always tell me the same thing. But every time I mention it, another year has passed. Have you ever noticed that?
Damn, that's kind of scary. She laughs a little bit.
It is. Perhaps we're just enjoying ourselves so much that we aren't noticing the passage of time.
I would like to think that too.
Well, I'm certainly enjoying myself.
Same here. Just being around her makes me happy. I can say that with no hesitation. How can I put it? Her gentle nature puts me at ease. I could never imagine her raising her voice in anger. Oh boy. If you can't imagine that, then it must mean she's rather calm. You know what happens when someone like that releases the fury? Boy, you don't want to be in the same room. Anyway.
I think we're here.
We stop in front of it.
This cafe is famous for its excellent cake.
Remember, we're only staying for an hour.
Do not worry. I do know that you need to spend time with Naoki as well.
Yeah.
What is the matter?
I'm just worried about how you feel about her.
I'm happy she makes you happy too. And I know that you're always worrying about me. How could I not be happy with someone who always holds me in their thoughts?
Well, that person could be a stalker or something.
Oh, Haru. That's the way you always ruin the mood. You really need to stop doing that.
She lightly flicks me in the forehead. Okay, that actually might hurt. I don't mind though. Even her scolding is gentle.
Now then, I cannot hold myself back any longer. Why don't we try some sweets?
Okay, where are the tables? When we entered the cafe, her eyes lit up. Uh-oh.
Would you look at that?
Easy, Akemi.
You say that, but I honestly can't hold back. Just look at the gifts.
Decorative pink floral designs. That sounds like Akemi completely.
What should we get? Peppermint tea, hot chocolate, or maybe we should start with the cake first.
It's all up to you.
Oh, come on now, Haru. Take the initiative. I want you to have just as much fun as me while we're here. A date that's only Catherine one person is hardly a date at all.
Even when she has cake on her mind, she never stops thinking about other people. Yeah, you're right. But it really does make me happy when you're happy. What? I mean, makes sense. But it kind of sounded like, you know, one of those fate lines. People are happy when they are happy. Anyway.
And it is the same with me. So go ahead, you decide what we shall enjoy together.
Well, the pressure is on. What should I order? I think peppermint tea would be good. Would it now? I have no idea.
It goes well with vanilla ice cream. And I will have a parfait.
She's starting off with one of the richest desserts on the menu. I mean, we don't pay for it, so who cares? But that's Akemi for you.
Oh, why don't we share the parfait? Wouldn't it be cute?
It seems a bit cheesy to me. Haru, you idiot. He's danced.
It is Valentine's Day, so that's what's wrong with doing some lovey-dovey things.
I guess there isn't one.
So let's share then.
I smiled at her. Deal. When the parfait arrives, I have to rub my eyes and look at it again. That's how big it is?
Well, all expenses paid, right? So I thought I might as well sample their finest and largest creations.
But are we able to finish this? It's then that I reflect on what I said. Oh, right. I forgot.
Oh, Haru.
She just smiles at me.
How is that even a question?
Yep, I should have known better. The two of us begin to dig into the parfait. Although Akemi is doing a far better job at demolishing it than I am. She then takes a spoonful and points it towards me.
Here, Haru. Ah.
Really? Haru, why are you ruining everything?
Yes.
I let her feed me the spoonful.
Oh my, a little bit of it got on your cheek. I'm so sorry. Here, let me clean it off.
I expect her hand to go for the napkin, but instead she pulls herself towards me and licks it off. Hey, easy Akemi. Haru, why are you ruining everything?
Oh, I love it when you're bashful.
She smiles mischievously at me. After our date at the cafe, we head back to the hotel room.
That was amazing. Their sweets are unlike anything I have ever tasted before.
She lets out a content sigh.
The peppermint tea was perfect, finished to all of it too. Thank you for coming with me, Haru.
It's not a problem. I had a lot of fun.
Well, the fun doesn't have to stop yet, you know. Wink wink.
She gently ushers me towards the bed, then pushes me over. She pulls out a piece of chocolate from her pocket. I have
quite a thread.
Fuck! There I go again, reading treat as a threat. God damn it! What is wrong with me? Okay,
I have quite a treat for you, Haru.
She removes her clothes slowly, oh boy, and begins to line the piece of chocolate against her skin. Okay, I guess that's something you actually can see, because we don't see anything revealed, basically. I mean, all the body parts that should be censored are kind of censored, so that's all good. Anyway, soon the chocolate forms a heart on her chest. Still dripping from her fingers, she delicately licks off any remaining chocolate on it. As it melts, it slides down her chest, barely obscuring her nipples. As I mentioned, this part is kind of censored, but it is. But I can see them standing fully erect. Well, you can, we can't actually.
Oh dear. Look at what a mess I've made. Am I a bad girl, Haru?
Maybe a little bit. The chocolate drips down her arms as she holds her up her bust. Her cute face is flushed and her eyes are gazing into mine. I almost get lost in them.
If I'm a bad girl, then I need to be punished.
I can think of a few ways to do that.
Oh, would you like to show me, Haru?
She smiles at me once again.
There is a very sweet thread with...
I fucking hate myself. Again, a threat. It's a treat, Lynx. It's a treat, damn it.
There is a very sweet treat waiting for you, right before your eyes. Don't you want to reach out and take it?
She sways her chest at me. I do.
Then do it. It's right there for the taking.
She firmly grasps my hand and begins to make it move towards her chest. My hand grasps around one of her breasts and she lets out a soft sigh.
The way you touch it always makes me feel so good.
She begins to move on top of the bed until she's straddling me.
The chocolate is making a mess. Why don't you clean it up?
She leans over, her huge breast directly in my face. I can feel my member getting all stiff inside my jeans.
Well, don't you want to taste the sweet treat, Haru? It's just for you.
I bring her breast towards my mouth. My tongue shot out, delicately licking her nipple. Okay, maybe that's something I shouldn't show. It's completely hard. I drag it further down her chest, making sure to lick it up all the chocolate again. The entire time I can hear her hot breath against me.
Keep going. There's plenty of it.
I eagerly comply. I'm soon folding both her breasts in my hands, heels of the sticky mess smeared across them.
Now then, time for me to get a sweet treat too.
Her hands begin sliding inside of my jeans.
Let's see if your legendary stamina holds up tonight, Haru. Because you're in for a very wild ride.
She firmly plants her lips on mine. I eagerly turn her kiss, my own desires overwhelming me. Yes, now it's not long before I've licked all of the chocolate off her, and yes, there is censorship now, made by me for sure. I hope I didn't forget in the future.
Oh, look at that. It's all clean. Let's get to the fun part then.
After that session, our hour was finally up. Now it's time to visit the girl I'm more worried about. Who knows what she has planned for me this evening. I'll just have to prepare myself for it. Alchemy told me that I'm going to need my legendary stamina tonight. And I have no doubts about that at all. Sure enough, someone knocks on my hotel room door. Alright. No point delaying it. I open the door wide and she comes practically bursting through it.
I knew you could not hold me back forever. You're mine now, Haru.
She grins at me wickedly.
To think that you accepted 2 days to this place. Do you believe that you can handle me and someone else at the same time?
Nice to see you too, Naoki. You're looking well.
Everyone, the gentleman, Haru. It's a shame that we aren't on the same flight together. Imagine all the fools we could have caused there.
That's exactly the opposite of what I wanted. I like her stockings.
Who said that you had a choice?
I should have known you want to say that.
Now then, I think that you need to take me down along the boardwalk.
Care to explain what you're planning?
Why give away the surprise?
I can only awkwardly laugh. Well, I suppose it would spoil them if you told me in advance.
And we wouldn't want that, would we?
I would, but you wouldn't.
You're a bit sharp-witted today, aren't you? To tell me, what did Akemi do to perk you up your mood? No, don't tell me. I think I already know.
Now. What happens between me and her is purely between us.
I could always put a camera in the room.
Please don't.
I'm joking. You know that I would do something like that.
Actually, she probably would. It's part of her charm for... She's cute for. That's true. This is how she is. A devious vixen is the way I would put it. So she has that foxy side. I like that. But hanging out with her can be a really wild ride.
So, did you have fun?
Why wouldn't it be fun?
If it was fun, then I have to make sure that we have even more fun.
It's not a rivalry, you know. Both of you agreed to this.
I know. But there's nothing wrong with some healthy competition, right?
I don't really think it's fair to turn this into a competition. Both of them are uniquely charming in their own ways.
Anyway, Romeo, got something special planned for me tonight?
Well, if you aren't going to reveal your plans, then I don't plan on revealing mine. And Romeo, come on now, Key.
What's wrong with a little cheesiness on Valentine's Day?
Well, I was more worried about how Romeo and Juliet ended. Yeah.
Oh yeah, how did it end?
Have you never actually read it?
Of course I haven't.
Never mind then. I won't tell you. You are better off not knowing, I guess. Ready to get going?
The question is if you're ready, Haru.
I think I am.
Then we'll see about that.
She grabs me by the arm and starts dragging me towards the door.
Hurry up, the night is still young.
Heading out on the boardwalk together, I can't help but notice how she's pushing her chest against me. No complaining about that though. Do you really need to do that in public?
What's wrong with making a couple of people jealous?
It's not so much jealousy as it is disrupting public decency.
Come on, you know that I've never liked decency.
Yes.
One day I'm going to get you to see things my way. Why can't you be fun like you were in high school?
Now those were some wild days. Good days. She was always in trouble with the teachers for one thing or another. Unfortunately, yes, I ended up getting dragged along with her misadventures. Years later, we ran to each other again, and she's been causing mayhem in my life ever since. I've got to admit though, I don't mind if it's her. I don't think I've really changed much since high school.
But you have. You don't come hang out with me like you used to.
Well, I kind of have responsibilities now. I'm a university student after all.
Yeah, like I said, you used to be fun.
She sticks out her tongue at me.
Oh well, you're still not bad to tease.
I would hate to think that we only stick there because you tease me.
Nah, of course it's not like that. It's pretty obvious that I do like you, you know.
She just laughs.
There is no need to get insecure, Haru. Although I might make a little fun of you, there's no one else in the world I'd rather be with. Things in my life are pretty crazy, but you've always been a pretty solid rock in an ocean of troubles. So don't you go off somewhere without taking me with you, got it?
Absolutely not.
Oh, you're too damn sweet.
She pecks me on the cheek. It's not like you to do that.
I thought I'd try a new approach to embarrassing you. Looks like it's working.
As we continue down the boardwalk, there seems to be plenty of couples passing us.
This spot sure is popular this time of year.
I guess the view helps.
Whoever organized the contest was a genius.
I have to agree.
But have you noticed the looks we're getting? I'm making sure to show you off to the world.
It's true, I do hear a few murmurs around us as we walk past. But I don't think it's for the right reasons. Don't you think that has more to do with you than me?
Oh, I'm hurt, Haru. Whatever could little old me be doing to get that kind of attention?
She feigns innocence, but she knows full well what she's doing. I just look down her huge chest as it squishes against my arm. No complaints about that. Again, you already know exactly why. And I don't complain about it.
Hey, where are you looking? No peeking until later.
Really? It's kind of hard to ignore them right now.
Oh, and why would that be?
It's then that one of the buttons on her shirt suddenly bursts off.
Whoops! Looks like I wore a size too small by mistake.
The attention on us is only getting more and more intense. Oh boy, I'm pretty sure if certain members of those couples around, and by that I mean men, took a notice of what's going on, I bet they got slapped a little bit in their faces. Anyway, I swear, Naoki, I'm so glad I'm with Naoki now. Are you ever going to get tired of doing this?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She gives me the least sincere innocent smile I have ever seen. I can only laugh it off. Honestly, even though she always does this kind of thing to me, I can see the humor in it. Oh yeah, we passed by a really nice cafe before. Want to try it?
Nah, you know I'm not into things like that. And the sugar it instantly turns into fat.
And then goes in the correct areas from what I see here as well.
I have to stay trim and in shape if I'm going to tease you.
You're awfully dedicated to teasing me.
What else would I do if I couldn't do that?
Lots of people get by in their lives without having to tease their boyfriend. Even these pointless conversations we have about nothing are strangely enjoyable. She seems to have a gift of bringing out the rock in everyone. You know, that little voice at the back of your head which keeps telling you to rebel?
Anyway, we've got a lot of places to be and not much time to see them. I have to play by the rules, right?
Yeah, 1 hour time limit, then the fun is over, which sucks.
Only for to resume the next hour. Believe me, I've got a little thread.
It's the third time. It's the third time in 28 minutes 25 seconds that I said thread instead of treat. God damn it, Lynx. It's a... I don't know, I think that word is some kind of curse on me. And I will basically, in 80% of situations, say thread instead of treat, when I'm supposed to say treat. Anyway, believe me, I've got a little treat for you which will make you want to not leave. I love to see what it is.
Hey, like I said, I don't want to ruin the surprise. I like to keep you in suspense until the very last moment. So don't you go sneaking off anywhere until the hour's up.
I promise not to.
Good, because I'm sure you're going to love it.
We quietly continue to banter with each other as we turn back towards the hotel. She jumps onto the hotel bed.
That wasn't bad as far as Valentine's Day dates go.
Are you sure you didn't want me to grab you something? We easily walked past a dozen food stalls on the way here.
Nah, I don't need any of that deep fried fat in me. I'd rather get something else into me, if you know what I mean. Wink wink.
Isn't that a bit crude?
Come on, you know you love it.
Okay, I like her more, to be honest. I don't think I do.
Well, you learn to love it eventually.
So, Stockholm Syndrome.
What's that supposed to be?
So I think she's a bit dumb.
Never mind. It's funny how this always happens to us.
I just shrug. Well, we're very different people now, Kim. That's what's good. If you are different, I mean, it's good to have common things, common likings, and so on, but having different ways as well is really nice, because you get to experience those things that others like. In my opinion, that makes the relationships better. PolishLynx, relationship expert. Anyway.
But hey, opposites attract, don't they?
So, you know the laws of physics. Nice. Anyway, sometimes. They definitely do in this case.
Well, you need someone to provide a little excitement in your life. And I need someone stable in mine, so it balances out perfectly.
That's one way to look at it.
It's the best way to look at it. Which is my way. Now then, I think that I've made you wait long enough. Want your surprise, Haru?
Sure, hit me with it.
I hope you're ready then. Close your eyes.
Okay, I don't know what she's saying now. That's problematic. Okay, let's hide her.
This will take me a moment to get ready. No peeking.
Alright, I'm using my hands to not allow my eyes to see you, okay? So, go. Alright. Oh, okay, so that's how you do it. Alright, I immediately comply. When I open them again. Oh my god. Oh yes. Lying on the floor and bound by ribbons. Now she smiles at me. She must have been hiding this underneath her clothes the entire time. That's really impressive, considering the wardrobe malfunction she had before.
What do you think, Haru?
The ribbons cover her body in all of the right places. The way that her body spills out from between them. It's amazing.
I knew you'd say that.
She gives me a sultry smile.
Whatever am I going to do? When I'm bound by all of those ribbons, all I can do is helplessly struggle. I imagine what would happen if someone started doing something to me. I wouldn't be able to stop them at all.
I do remember her having a bit of a bondage king. Well, technically bondage is not bad as long as it's not going too far. I mean, this is okay with me. Anyway, I can think of all sorts of things they could do to you.
Why don't you tell me about them? What would you do to me?
What if I show you what I'm going to do instead?
Oh, now that sounds like a nice plan to me.
She rolls over, putting her arms above her head. It gives me an unobstructed view of her whole body tightly bound and entwined in those ribbons.
Where would you like to start?
I lean over and make my finger gently glide over her stomach. It goes down and down and down, stopping right above some very meticulously placed ribbons.
Oh, starting there, are you? You really are dirty, Haru. But I'm not going to let you get away without playing my game.
It's then that I notice the ribbons are too tight for me to get underneath them.
You're going to have to figure out how to untie all of this. And then you'll be able to get in there.
She gives me a cheeky smile. You really are sadistic. Alright. I didn't look into the game page of it yet. The game is yet to be released. For probably by the time this is uploaded, it's already released. Sakura Sadist. Alright. there were actually no situations yet, at least no situations that I've encountered, that would have the same characters from some of the Sakura games in other games. Not counting Sakura Beach, obviously, because Sakura Beach and Sakura Beach 2 are obviously from the same world. Wait, no, there were encounters. God damn it. I mean, in the previous one we played. Won't be spoiling if you haven't seen it. Alright, but maybe Haru will be in Sakura Sadist. If so, then I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it anyway, but if Haru will be there, then I guess it goes as a level up. My waiting for it. Anyway.
Oh, come on! Why not start with my chest?
Okay.
That's an easy spot to get to.
She sticks out her chest more. Right, there for the taking. With no hesitation, I begin to pound both of them.
There. Go.
I managed to get her nipples in between my fingertips, giving them a slight squeeze.
Attacking my sensitive spots right away. You really don't have any tact, Haru.
Well, if someone didn't block me elsewhere, you wouldn't have to endure this punishment.
Punish me more.
She doesn't have to tell me twice. Once I find out how to untie those ribbons, it's going to be a lot of fun. After all that, I was able to work out how she tied up those ribbons. Haha, to dance, haha. She must have done that on purpose. Damn it! I should have known that she was planning to tease me that way from the beginning. Ah well, I'll get her next time. Now it's back to Academy.
Haru, you look a bit frustrated. She didn't tease you too much, did she?
Don't worry about me, I'm fine.
Well, I would not worry about it. It's a holiday after all.
She sits on the bed with me and takes my hand.
What's important is that we're here together. So let's both have fun, okay?
She always knows exactly what to say to calm me down. There must be something special about her. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to be gloomy.
Not at all. We all get a bit stressed out at times. Naoki knows exactly what buttons to press to get you wound up to.
She really does.
But I know plenty of ways to help you release that pent-up stress. Can't you?
I can think of a few things. She giggles when she hears me say that.
I don't know what they could be.
I'd be happy to show if you want to find out.
My. You're certainly confident today. But not yet. Why don't we get some room service?
Room service? What? Oh, it just hit me why she wants that.
Your sweet tooth is starting to up again, isn't it? Well, that perfect was a start. But now we need to move on to the main course.
Try and order something that doesn't have sugar in it.
Oh, come on, Haru. A little more sugar couldn't hurt me.
It could hurt your teeth. But isn't it nice to eat something savory so they can better enjoy the flavor of something sweet?
That is a good point. And I suppose a parfait isn't going to be enough to keep me going. Very well, why don't we order something savory?
Good, I managed to steer her away from a sugar crash course for now. Want to watch a movie while we wait? Will it be 18 rated movie? I think it will be 80 plus. 80, right, for sure. 18. Anyway, they should offer streaming services in this room.
How about those old Neon Rider movies?
Yeah, whatever that is. Well, I did get sick of those during those movie marathons. But why not, for the old time's sake?
Excellent!
I ended up ordering steak. And she chose salad.
Is something wrong, Haru?
I just wasn't expecting salad.
But I really like fruit.
There isn't any fruits in that salad for.
There's tomatoes.
Okay, the tomatoes are fruits, that's true.
They technically count as fruit.
Fine, close enough. They are fruit, Haru. Are you that dense? Well, I guess I should be happy that she's eating healthy. Okay, I don't know, I was taught that tomatoes are fruits. I'll Google it if maybe something changed. But in my book, tomatoes are fruits. Great, I freaking wrote it not correctly, but okay. Okay, come on. Come on, open it. Anyway, well, I guess I should be happy that she's eating healthy. Yes, but this was completely unexpected. Alright. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Alright, open this. Okay, dun. And I was apparently correct. Damn it. Alright. I'm glad I was correct about that. Anywho. While we eat, the television in front of us is blaring synth music from a long forgotten era. It's like we've been taken back about 30 or 40 years into the past. It's the devil right there!
Damn right, it's me! I'm taking apart this criminal empire piece by piece! Try and stop me! I never get tired of that scene.
We have seen it a lot of times for.
It's a shame that the last movie wasn't any good.
Can be helped, I guess.
Now that I think about it, it was mentioned, the Neon Rider in Sakura Agent, right?
Will we get Sakura Neon Rider someday? Some things can't really work in the context they were originally made in. I think a lot of franchises suffer from similar problems. Nah, new people get a hold of the IP, put their own twist on it, move on, until you end up with something which only has surface similarities and the same name as the original.
That's a bit cynical, don't you think?
Well, definitely didn't help Neon Rider.
That's a fair point. But it's always fun to see him on the screen again.
Yeah, it is. The two of us huddled together with her resting her arm around my chest.
We need to have another movie marathon at the end of this semester. It's been months since the last one.
I think so too. We aren't going to get many more chances for end of semester movie marathons, are we?
We'll get a few. So we had better make them count.
So contently she contently snuggles up closer.
It's a bit cold in here.
Really? She really wants me to do that. Well, I guess I might as well play along. I put my arm around her shoulder and bring her closer.
That's better.
I try and lose my composure at the sheer cheesiness of that move.
Haru.
Yeah, what's in your mind?
Have you ever thought about us outside of life in university?
Sometimes.
What do you think? Playing house? Getting married? Having a huge family?
All of those, and except for having huge family, sounds good to me.
Huge family? No. 1 or 2 kids is fine.
3 is too many. I think. I was thinking maybe 3 kids for Haru. You disappoint me. 2 is enough.
Having more company for the children isn't a bad thing. And it's fun to make them in the first place, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun to make the kids. It's not fun to raise the kids. Is what I believe. Well, if I will have the family in the future, and I'll have the kids, and they were to see that, and they were to hear what I just said, I guess they'd hate me. Sorry. She smiles at me innocently, but there is anything but innocence underneath it. If that were to happen, I hope I changed my mind by then. Anyway, well, yeah, it is.
So why not?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. She nods at me.
I'm fine with that.
Neon Rider went this way!
Oh no, it's this scene, where Neon Rider really dies.
She never handled this scene well. It's alright. I'm here. She grips on tightly to me as the scene plays out. Neon Rider's beaten, his signature bar broken. And while he's lying on the street, he comes closer to death than he ever did before. It would have been his end if it weren't for a chance encounter with a young detective with street smarts. After getting him somewhere safe, she patches him up. It's a long and hard road, but together the two of them start on the path to taking down the boss of Neon City's biggest gang. Along the way, love begins to bloom between them. It's exactly the sort of plot you'd find in an action movie from this era. When this scene's over, Akemi breathes a sigh of relief.
That scene always did make me get really tense. Don't you think that is beautiful? How fate can guide you to a person?
I think it is. Fate works out in strange ways, doesn't it?
It certainly did with us. Remember how the first time we spoke to each other?
Don't remind me, my head still hurts. She stifles a laugh.
Sorry.
It's fine. The truth is that I actually got up and tripped down the auditorium stairs. It was Akemi who helped me get back on my feet. From there we just started hanging out. Well, aren't you a lucky one? And then it became something more.
Do you think you were lucky or lucky that day, Haru?
Lucky.
I was hoping that was what you were going to say.
Well, even falling over like that was really stupid and it hurt a lot. I got a chance to meet you. So I would say that it was worth it.
I wouldn't make a habit of injuring yourself,
Believe me, I don't plan to.
Neon Rider's back!
Neon Rider's back!
Damn right I am! These streets don't belong to the likes of you. He's making his comeback.
Yeah, just doing ordinary things together can sometimes be really special. I don't know how many times we sat down and watched this cheesy old movie together, but every time I see a spark in her eyes.
Don't you think when you watch an old movie like this, it's like a portal into the past? The sights, the sounds, all of it is right there, forever immortalized in film.
It sort of is, yeah. I'm not sure if I would have wanted to lead back when they made this movie for. I like my new technology way too much.
You have to take the good with the bad. Maybe we should both go to an aerobic class together. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, it would be. Think of all the view. Not really my thing, but we could give it a try.
It's important to try new things. Maybe you will be the man to make aerobics trendy again.
I can only laugh at that. I don't think so somehow. Can you imagine me in spandex? Okay, that's something I don't want men see in.
Now, there's an exciting image. It's not exciting at all. It's making me
I still don't understand how people, men, are capable of going outside on a run wearing only spandex. Just the view of it, just a slight glimpse of it, makes my eyes bleed. But seriously, it's ridiculous. Anyway, Okay, we are a long way from the point I was trying to make. You know that you will look good. I know that I wouldn't. Exactly, that's the approach all men should have. We don't look good in spandex. Well, you wouldn't look good yourself, but I'm sure that all the girls watching would love it. Okay, that's true. Okay, well, technically, I do have kind of spandexy top and bottom, but I always wear something on it as well. I just couldn't. I just couldn't. Because in my opinion, on men, the man wearing only spandex is not something that should be seen. Anyway, and it's her opinion that counts in the end, isn't it? I guess so. She's not satisfied with my answer. So, Haru, we have a little bit of time left before I have to hand you back over. And the pool should still be open, I think. Want to go swimming? Yeah, let's just say that I have a little surprise for you when we get there. I'm afraid we'll have to finish the movie when you get back. It's alright, we already both know the ending, right? You mean when Neon Rider finally wins over the heart of his love interest? And throws his crime boss into prison? Yep, like most action movies from that era.